Take a live look at the Las Vegas Strip on this Wednesday evening, and we're hearing about a lot of change coming to this skyline, which always seems to be the case. Of course, the Tropicana, that's going to be demolished later this year to make way for a new ballpark for the A's. And then if you go further north on the Strip, another resort is on the horizon in the planning stages. A new high-rise hotel that would cater to the Jewish community is proposed for a really small parcel, just a half acre of land just off the Las Vegas Strip.
Yeah, News 3's George Acosta spoke with the local Jewish community leaders on this proposal, and here's what he learned. He's joining us now live from the Valley with the very latest. George.
Well, the apartment complex behind the Treasure Island has been home to many people who say they've lived there for more than 20 years. But if these plans do move forward, then that site could soon become the home to the new King David Hotel. And many local leaders in the Jewish community say it's a necessity for the growing community.
To have such a hotel that people could feel comfortable and they could stay there and sleep there and pray there and have kosher food, I think it's a great asset for Las Vegas.
After finding out local company Vegas Circle LLC's plans to build a 46-story tall hotel at the site of the Villa de Flores apartments, local Rabbi Yossi Shuhat says he was elated knowing there would be a more centralized location that could soon cater to the Jewish community.
I think it's a great place, you know. Anywhere near the Strip, it would be great because that's where all the conventions happen, so anywhere near there I think would be great.
Plans for the 648-foot tall hotel would include nearly 500 rooms, banquet halls, a day spa, and even a synagogue just feet from Las Vegas Boulevard. Rabbi Shuhat says as part of one of the closest synagogues to the Las Vegas Strip, many tourists trek more than an hour on foot to attend religious services at the synagogue just off of Eastern and Desert Inn.
On the Sabbath, we're not allowed to drive, so people, the religious people, they walk to the synagogue. Also, there's a lot of restrictions regarding using electricity on the Sabbath. Everything has to stay on from before the Sabbath. So people have issues with the electronic keys for the rooms. So if there's a hotel that would work with them and have, you know, regular keys and everything that is needed, it'll be much more comfortable for them.
An added bonus, Rabbi Shuhat says he welcomes the availability of more kosher options. In their proposal to the Clark County Commission, developers announced that the King David Hotel would add to the scarcity of fully kosher establishments across the valley.
People have to always drive to them. So if there's a hotel that has also a kosher restaurant in it, it'll just make life easier for those people.
And that skyline behind me could look a little bit different if those plans do move forward. But of course, the developers have still submitted waivers, which have raised concerns for the property with the local planning commission, who say there is a lack of parking in that area. And if the site does move forward, it would create an increase of pedestrian traffic to that area as well. But for now, reporting live, George Acosta, News 3.
Okay, still some things to track as this one moves along. George, thank you for that.